What up, booktube? It's Mia. You're watching Select Pages, coming at you with another book review, and this is one that I'm really super excited to because I love this book. 5-star read for Liane Moriarty's Big Little Lies. I cannot say how much I enjoyed this book. This is the book that got me out of my slump, because when I first got it, I was like, this book is so freaking thick, and I'm just reading it because somebody did a review on it and gave it pretty good star rating. And I've been seeing it on BookTube for like the longest time, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead. It was at the library. I was like, just, checking out, see what they got, and it was there, and I said, okay, I'll get it. If I don't read it, I don't read it, no big deal, whatever. But I'm so glad that I decided to give it a read. Just a quick sum up of this book. This review does contain spoilers, so if you haven't read the book, go and read it, come back, and then let's discuss. Anyway, this book follows 3 women. You have Celeste, Maddie, and Jane. They are living in this, what I can only describe as like Wisteria Lane, because this book read like Desperate Housewives to me, and I love Desperate Housewives. It's like there's a big secret, and either everybody's in on it or everybody finds out little by little until it finally just explodes. It's like catastrophe and scandal and all types of stuff. But anyway, this book starts off with someone being killed. And then it jumps into everything that happened, I think like a month or so before this person was killed. And it's told, it is kind of written weird, which is why I think I like it, because it's kind of told not in like different POVs, but it does jump from different point of views, but it's not like a chapter that's like just Jane or just Maddie, like written on the top. It kind of like interchanges within the chapters, and it's easy to follow. Like, how many books that's written in one person point of view, and they're like jumping from first to third? You're like, what the hell? I'm confused. This book did not confuse me at all. I literally sat down and like just straight read through this book because I had to know what the hell happened. I loved all of the characters. In the past couple of videos, I talked about really bland characters that you couldn't relate to. I could relate to all 3 of these women, and they felt genuinely real. Off the top, Maddie was my favorite. She was just like Miss Sass, Miss, you're not going to treat my friends that way, and screw me over, I'm going to screw you over. I loved her. I loved her husband. I even loved her little bratty, I think she was like 16, her daughter. Even she seemed like a genuine, real, honest to God, like teenager, and I loved it. Maddie is remarried, but her ex-husband decided to move like next door to her in the same wood, they're in the same neighborhood with his new wife and daughter, and he's treating his new daughter way better than he treated his own daughter growing up, because I believe he walked out on them. So she's dealing with having to see him as this new man, and just having to deal with that. But at least Maddie's husband was really, her new husband was really understanding, and he was just so cute. I just loved him too, because he knew his wife, and he was like, he knew when she was getting mad, but Maddie just calmed down, and he'll kind of like brush it off, which was like really cute. I loved it. You had Celeste. Celeste was like the most beautiful woman in town, and she was married to a very rich husband. She had bratty kids too, but they were like twin boys, which is like, okay, they're boys, they're supposed to be bratty. And we all know her situation where she was getting beat by her husband. Husband was beating on her, and of course she didn't tell nobody. She didn't want nobody to know, because she felt like she had this image to uphold, and we all been there, done that with those type of storylines. Then we have Jane. Jane was the new girl in town. She just moved in, her and her son. She's a single mom, and they like immediately cling to her. They like kind of take them under her wing, and just teach her about life there, because her son is going to a private, like, little prep school there, and they're all like in kindergarten, so they're all like little kids or whatnot. So anyway, back to the murder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. It's Celeste's husband that was murdered. It was an accident, but everything that just led up to it was like genius. Even me, I didn't know who the hell died, because I'm looking like, oh my God, is it one of the main characters? Is it one of these side characters? I don't know. And then the plot twist on that one about Jane's son, really, like, I was so not expecting that at all. And I'm like really easy to like get in a plot twist. Like, it could be like the most simplest thing and everything is right in your face. Like, Mia, you really didn't see that coming. I'm just like that dense when it comes to plot twists. But that one, I was like, what? Being that it was Celeste's husband was Jane's son's actual father, but Jane was like pretty much raped, and she didn't know who the father was. She knew who the father was, but she had no idea that it was Celeste's father. And I can't explain it without you guys reading it to understand, but it's out there, like I said, and that's why I loved it, because it's like, that's something that's like on Desperate Housewives, and I can't think of no other shows. Sorry, that's the only one that's coming to my mind. But like I said, I think it was just awesome. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. Like I said, this is a library copy. I will be buying this book, even though the only copies I've seen is like $25 or better, and I'm like, damn, like, I didn't know. And then I didn't even know it was a television show. The other BookTuber out there put me on. That is a television show, so I definitely got to look that up, because it's not on Netflix, so I got to see if it's on any other like streaming networks, because I want to see it. And she gave it high stars too. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about this book. I love this book so much that I went out and got her other 2 books, and I can't see it from here, but I think it's The Husband's Secret and What Alice Forgot. But I'm hoping it's as great as this one was. And I'm gonna end it there, because you guys know I'm rambling now, so let's cut this video short at this point. So for those of you who stuck around, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.